Well, that is Chris Tomlin, song called Jesus. It is 846 Praise Radio for Midwest Kansas.
And part of this morning's broadcast has been underwritten by Tom's Machine and Welding Service Incorporated of Plainville. Tom's is located on the highway at 510 South Washington. They offer oil field maintenance and repair as well as custom machine work. Tom's Machine and Welding Service phone number is 800-773-0775. Thank you, Tom and Norma Dean Noon, for your support of KPRD.
Well, Beverly, Dave, and our special guest, Trooper Tod, a Kansas State Highway Patrol trooper, the public resource officer or social media officer for this area here in Midwest Kansas. You're on Twitter at Trooper Tod, KHP, 1D. On Facebook, do you have Instagram yet?
No, we do not. We haven't really ventured out into any other platforms. All of the media that we have to interact with, all the Wichita stations, any media really now, they use Twitter because it's such it's in real time. So they use Twitter a lot. So we're basically on Twitter a lot for the media. The Facebook page I use more to train people, and I don't want to bombard people's Facebook feed with just sometimes useless stuff just so I can post something. So, I haven't posted on my Facebook page for actually a few days. But when something comes out where I'm like, hey, that's a good topic to inform the public about, then I'll post on that, and hopefully people see it. So,
Yes, yeah.
Well, we are talking distracted driving today with Trooper Tod, and I got a story to share.
We're ready.
We're ready. As a little while ago, back when I used to live in Colby, it was like, 6 years ago maybe?
Wait, is this going to end up with you in handcuffs?
No.
Okay, all right.
Might have been close, though. I don't know. But so I'm driving to said location, and so I'm new to town, and I don't know where stuff is, right? So the person says, "Hey, come on, come over to my house. I pick something up for And so I'm driving, and I go to Google Maps on my phone so I can figure out where this person is. And so here I am on Google Maps. I think I'm okay because I'm not texting. I'm not doing anything like that, and I'm driving. And then I keep trying to find out where this location is, but my Google Maps, or at the time, whatever it was called then, wasn't working as well. So I'm kind of swerving around the road a little bit as I'm looking at my Google Maps, trying to figure out where said person's house is. And next thing I know, the lights aren't behind me, and then I get pulled over by one of the local cops in the Colby area there in Colby, Kansas, and he comes up and he's getting ready to, kind of talk to me about texting and driving, and he asked me, so were you texting and driving? And I say, no, I was on my Google Maps. I don't know where this house is. Where am I going? I don't know where I am. And he gives me one of those looks like, really? And then he took me to my destination because he knew where it was.
Oh, well, see, that's my home area. Colby is a nice town.
Yeah, so he might have saved my life and someone else's life that night. I don't know.
By taking you instead of you looking at your Google map while you're trying to drive.
Yeah. But it's just something as simple as like a maps destination that we use often on our phones to get us from point A to point B was very distracting and nowadays against the law.
Well, that's technically not. Now, if you're typing in your destination while you're driving, that is against the law. Okay. But if you type your destination in and you hit go as you're going, but I always tell people, instead of looking at that map, just hit the what's the voice thing that tells you where to go, and I just hit that and so in 200 feet turn left on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's the answer, Dave.
That's the answer. That's what I should have done instead of
sounds much safer.
Watch Google Maps while driving.
Yes, trying to read.
That is where I got my law enforcement start. Also, was Thomas County Sheriff's Office.
Colby, Kansas. Yep. It's a good place.
Good.
It is a nice town. I like Colby.
Yeah. As we head back into more music here, talking with Trooper Tod at Trooper Tod KHP. If you want to follow him on Twitter or on his Facebook page, it was what again?
Trooper Tod KHP Hayes. But if you type Trooper Tod in, it'll come up.
It'll come right up. Heading back into Laura's story. This is What a Savior, Praise Radio for Midwest Kansas.